Okay, we're going to learn the new Mishnah. This is on Daf Pei Amud Beis. So in these new Gemaras, they put the two dots that makes it into an Amud Beis. This is actually on the right side of your page, but on a computer screen, it's all the same. Okay, so here's the Mishnah. Mas Nisan means our Mishnah. Okay, so it starts here. Kol ha'omnim shemer sacharhim. All workers, kol ha'omnim, all workers are shemer sachar. It's referring to a kablan, someone that has a job to do. He gets paid by the job. He's a shemer sachar. What does it mean he's a shemer sachar? That means he accepted on himself enough responsibility that he'll have to pay not only if he's negligent for the object that he's working on, but even if it's lost or stolen. Let's take a look at the shemrim. So on the top here you have the shemer chinam, the shemer sachar. Shemer chinam is unpaid. Shemer sachar is the paid watchman. Seicher is a renter and a shayl is a borrower. So the borrower has the most obligations because he has the most benefit, something that he wanted to use. The seicher doesn't have that much benefit because he has to pay for what he's using. The shemer sachar is the paid watchman, so he doesn't really want to use it, but he's getting paid for watching it. The shemer chinam doesn't even get paid for watching it; he's doing the guy a favor. However, if he's negligent, the shemer chinam's chayiv. But if it's lost or stolen, shemer chinam would be pater. He was doing the guy a favor. You can't make him responsible if someone broke in or got lost. Shemer sachar, however, he's getting paid. He accepts more responsibility if he's getting paid for it, so he's going to be chayiv if it gets lost or stolen. So back to our Mishnah. Kol ha'omnin, any worker, any kablan, craftsman, is considered shemer sachar. That means if it gets lost or stolen, the person is going to be chayav. The craftsman is going to be chayav. Okay. V'kulin she'amru tolesh shalcha. All of workers that say, if any worker said, tolesh shalcha, take your object, means I'm done with it, take it. V'hevi ma'is, and bring the money. That means he's completed his work. Then already he's a shemer chinam. Then he goes back to being just a shemer chinam. The explanation for this, why does he start off as a shemer sachar, and why does he become a shemer chinam? So there's really two explanations. We'll see in the Gemara. One of them is the fact that he's getting paid for doing the work turns him into a shemer sachar. The other explanation is that he can actually hold the object until he gets paid. So the fact that he's watching it is like a kind of like a guarantor, a guarantee that he's going to get his money. So those are two possibilities of why he's considered a shemer sachar. Why does he become a shemer chinam? That we'll have to leave. We'll see hopefully in the Gemara. But his responsibility is over. Okay, the next case is Shmar li. Let's go down. It starts at this little sign. Shmar li ve'eshmar lach. Watch my thing, and I'll watch yours for you. That's when one shemer tells another shemer, you watch mine, and I'll watch yours. So he's also shemer sachar. Why is he shemer sachar? Because the other person is paying him for his watching by watching it for him the next day. It has to be on separate days. Watch for me today, and I'll watch for you tomorrow. Because if it would be on the same day, it would be considered shmira bebailim, guarding with the owner doing work for you, which if you learn Hashayel, that's a big sugya. And it's a little difficult to explain right now, but let's just leave it at this, that if it's one day I'll watch for you and the next day you watch for me, then that would be a shemer sachar. If it would be on the same day again, it's that little complication of shmira bebailim. Okay. Shmar li, if the person says, watch it for me, v'amar le, and then the shemer says, hanach lefanai, put it down. So he's a shemer chinam. Okay, he's a shemer chinam. He said, in other words, he accepted on himself, even without making a kinyan, he accepted on himself to take responsibility, at least that he's going to be chayav for negligence. Why is he chayav even without making a kinyan? Why does the shmira start? That's not so clear. It's actually machlekas rishonim if it's the speech itself or if there was a kinyan along with this as well. it seems that it's even without a kinyan. However, there is a possibility. Those that say that you need a kinyan in order to start the shmir would say that it was hanach lafanai, means put it within my dalar amas, and that itself could be a kinyan. That's what the Rishonim say. Okay, the next part of the Mishnah. Actually, let's make this into two classes. So I'll stop over here, and then you'll do the next one. We'll do the second half of the Mishnah in a moment.